Hi, my name is Jessica Willavin, and I'm currently a fourth-year student at Sheridan College, pursuing a degree in human resources. So I've been lucky enough to be able to apply a lot of my leadership knowledge through my current job as a department sales manager. I took this course in order for me to help understand the key components required to be a good leader. I had a lot of questions about leadership before starting this course. Some questions like, what leadership style was the best one to adopt? Can self-development leadership aid in developing others? How do you define a good leader? How can you manage conflict between different styles? These questions were soon answered pretty quick throughout the course. During my journey at Sheridan, I've completed a series of self-assessments. However, I didn't learn its significance before this course. This course allowed me to find connections between my self-assessments and my leadership skills to help me increase my leadership box. With the help of these assessments, I also learned some key factors that influence my leadership and areas of improvement as well. There have been several common themes I noticed within my assessments. The largest one was that I valued and focused on building relationships, working in group settings, and fostering collaborative environments. I think this is one of my greatest strengths, but also can provide with some shadows. So the fact that I'm an extrovert helps me create transparent relationships. I've also learned how to increase my communication skills through group tasks. However, as identified in my EQI, I struggle with independence and self-regard, which means I might focus a little too much on what my team thinks versus what I think, therefore clouding my judgment or maybe. So leadership is like building blocks. Every experience, no matter how big or small, contributes to creating an identity that can influence others and assist in my own growth. This is important because it means you're never limited to one leadership style or one way of doing things. And my leadership styles depend on me and what I learned from. So the hardest part of the leadership course is trying to identify how to incorporate all of the teachings that we learned into developing what we consider our leadership identity. So my identity was influenced by work and school experiences, being able to manage my emotional connections, building relationships, and identifying my areas of growth. The one thing I've learned through this class is that my idea of leadership is constantly changing. To me, being a leader is someone who can take a group of people, empower them to be leaders, and grow together. I want to set an example for others, and I also want to encourage them to get to that same point where they can transfer their knowledge. My leadership journey will never end. I can tell you what I've learned and what areas I need to continue to focus on in order to aid in my development. I know I'm going to take my time to focus on my development in order to be successful in developing others, but this journey never ends. New challenges will arise, and I'm ready to tackle them head on. I'm excited to see what I will continue to learn. Finally, our leadership style should be celebrated. We all go through different paths to get to the same point of learning how to be effective leaders, using the skills that we have, leveraging our strengths and our weaknesses in order to create an environment that suits us and the others that are around us.